Good evening, folks, and welcome to this week's edition of the pub quiz. This week we are looking at music, and as you can see, there's a disco out in the back garden there. Don't know what's happened. Somebody's just playing a bit of tunes. Well, silent disco, I think it is, going on out the back there. No, I've got the old disco lights on there, giving it a little bit. Here we go. I just illuminating the whole night with this music quiz. So how he's keeping out there? He's doing all right. Keeping safe. Anybody that's feeling a wee bit under the weather, you know who yous are. I hope yous are feeling a lot better now, and on the road to recovery. Now, as we do on a Wednesday night, it's a specialist quiz. So this week it's music. We're going to be doing 4 rounds of one. The first round is very much, well, it's Popmaster basically. Anybody that listens to Ken, I was going to say Ken Dodd, Ken Bruce on Radio 2 at 10:30 every weekday morning will know about the old Popmaster. I'll explain that when it comes along. The next round after that is about hits. I'll explain that one as well. Then we're going to do a wee bit of opening lyrics, famous opening lyrics, and then we're going to end off with a picture round. Yes, a picture round. Here we go. Again, I'll explain that as we get to it. Now, I did ask you on the post on Facebook on which Sunday night, after Sunday night's bumper quiz, about if you were going to take part in the Wednesday quiz, get wearing a sort of musical flavoured t-shirt or jumper or whatever you have. I've went with this one because it's the only one I could find. I had Rolling Stones t-shirts and Prodigy t-shirts, but I don't know whether, well, this is the only one I could dig out, and it's been there. But I've got my old Keith Flint tattoo there, just to keep that side up, and my Strings of Life one and my Rage Against. So I'm quite musically tattooed as it is as well, so we're alright in that front. So if you're wearing your favourite band's t-shirt or whatever, Bay City Rollers, Shawady Wadi or something, but whatever it may be, Oasis or Nirvana or whatever, then post as a picture, put it on with the Facebook post, and join in the fun basically. So as I say, I always say that as I say. Of course you know what I say. We've got 10 questions in each round. So this first round, I think it's, if I remember rightly, it's 39 points in total that you can get for that, for this first round. So a lot to play for here, folks. So get your beers, or your wine, or your gins, or your voddies, or your cup of tea, or your iron brews ready, and we'll get started with the old music quiz. Anybody out there that suffers from, I was going to say suffers from Rohypnol. Anybody that suffers there from, that's terrible. Now the flashing lights, it can bring on a seizure. I do apologise. You can turn your camera around and just listen to me if you want. It's up to you. You do as you please. So anyway, we'll have a wee bit of music. I was going to do a music round as in playing music, but anybody that was following me on Sunday will notice that there is a few copyright issues that I do encounter, which I failed to take action on Sunday prior to going live with it, and that is just, if there's a track and the record company or whoever it is or the artist puts a block on it via YouTube, then I need to silence it, or I just sometimes risk it, and I will get a writ through the post or something and tell me that I need to appear in court with copyright charges. Hey, I can't go to court now anyway, we're in lockdown. So it just meant I thought playing 10 tracks, intro tracks or whatever, might just lead to a lot of problems, so I sacked that idea. I will play some music during that, and I'll deal with the problems with copyright if it comes up there. But let's get started. So as we say, first round, 39 points in total up for grabs. 3 points per question, but there's 3 bonus questions in there that are worth 6 points. So lots to play for, so you can get yourself off to a good start here. So it's just general knowledge, general music knowledge, should I say, in this first round. So here's your first question for 3 points. This is for good, easy one to start with, just like the Dane Popmaster. David Bowie and Mick Jagger reached #1 spot in the UK singles charts in 1985 with a cover of which Martha and the Vandellas song? David Bowie and Mick Jagger reached the #1 spot in the UK singles charts in 1985 with a cover of which Martha and the Vandellas song? As I say, pretty easy one to get us underway. Okay, right, another 3-point question here. In 1991, which band released a highly acclaimed album, The White Room? In 1991, which band, they were a British band, released the highly acclaimed album, The White Room? So that's for 3 points there, folks. Cheers again. Oh, aye. Lovely. God, you see the new hairdo? Just decided to get it. If you want this, we're all the same. The wee man, Gillian's the same. Just shaved Gillian's right off as well. It's got to be done. Somebody was on Facebook the other day there asking if there was any hairdressers owned. Really? Aye, just worry about your hair. Forget about the coronavirus. Yeah, I need to get my hair cut. Right, okay. Right, here's your 6 points question, folks. A bonus here. So 6 points up for grabs here. Which is the only band to have which was the only band to have appeared and headlined at the following festivals? The Monterey Festival in 1967, which was in California. The Woodstock Festival in '69 in New York. The Altamont Festival in '69, which was in California as well. And the first ever Isle of Wight Festival in 1968. Which is the only band to have appeared and headlined at the following festivals? The Monterey in '67, Woodstock in '69, the Altamont in '69, they were all one-off festivals of course, and the first ever Isle of Wight Festival in 1968. What band was that? So that's a 6 pointer there, folks. The Altamont Festival, that was the Rolling Stones organised that. It was a bit notorious, as I say, because they got the Hells Angels to be security, and some young boy ended up getting stabbed, so it was not a good thing at all. It was by the Hells Angels. Great security, brilliant. Okay, so which is the only band to have appeared and headlined at the following festivals? The Monterey one in '67, Woodstock '69, Altamont in '69, and the first ever Isle of Wight Festival in '68. Okay, 3-point question. James Newell Osterberg is the real name of which American rock star? James Newell Osterberg is the real name for which American rock star who's known by his stage name? Who's better known by his stage name, should I say? James Newell Osterberg is the real name for which American rock star who's better known by his stage name? What's all the police are there behind me? Red lights. That's a blue lighter, Gary. This isn't America, mate. Oh, disco dancing. Okay, question number 5. Another 3-pointer. What was the name of the Killers' debut album? What was the name of the Killers' debut album? Okay, so that's question number 5, your 3-point question. What was the name of the Killers' debut album? Here we go with your 6-pointer, another bonus question. In 1989, Johnny Marr, ex of the Smiths, and Bernard Sumner of New Order formed which group? In 1989, Johnny Marr, ex of the Smiths, and Bernard Sumner of New Order formed which group? That's your 6-point question there, folks. you been doing Popmaster? Or you've been maybe working from home or whatever, or you're furloughed. That's a new word, isn't it? That's came right in, furlough. Oh, he's been furloughed. Huh? I just keep thinking of horse racing. Everything reminds me of horse racing now because I just keep thinking of furlongs. That's what that's like. That big alarm going off in the back of my head. The rising of this, like Easter. The rising. Anyway, shut up, guy. So that's question 7. No, this is question 7, sorry. For 3 points. Ian Gillan is best associated with being lead singer of which band? Ian Gillan is best associated with being lead singer with which band? Can I do the Ken Bruce or also Tom there of Ken Bruce on Radio 2? Oh, sorry. Ken doesn't sit and have a wee cheeky hairdinger during these radio shows too early in the morning. Maybe he does, mind you, because I think he's doing it for him now. Cheeky. Terrible. Right, okay. So that was question 7. Question number 8 for 3 points. Now this is always a question that's asked in Popmaster, and it's a famous 1 year out saying comes from. In which year did the top 3 consist of, at number 3, You're in My Heart by Rod Stewart, at 2 it was Yes Sir, I Can Boogie by Baccara, and at number 1 it was Name of the Game by ABBA. So in which year did the top 3 consist of, at number 3, You're in My Heart by Rod Stewart, at number 2 it was Yes Sir, I Can Boogie by Baccara, and at number 1 it was Name of the Game by ABBA. What year was that? Remember, it's UK singles charts. I've had through all the questions, right? Not part of me, I've done this one of now. No. Okay. Right, question 9 is your last bonus question of the round. For 6 points, Liz Fraser, or Elizabeth Fraser, is best associated with being lead singer with which Scottish band? Liz Fraser is best associated with being lead singer with which Scottish band? Great voice. Brilliant voice. I put Scottish band in there because she has sung with another band as a guest appearance. Okay, so Liz Fraser is best associated with being lead singer with which Scottish band? That's a 6 pointer. And your final question of the Popmaster round, for 3 points, on which island was singer I'll put Stigner. It's terrible spelling, see, that's what happens. On which island was singer Rihanna born? On which island was singer Rihanna born? I'll just fix that typo there. It was a typo, I do know how to spell sing. Okay, remember, you can rewind it and find it and go back and listen to some of those questions again if you wish. If you wish to submit your answers just now, you can do that. Or you can wait to the end of the 4 rounds and put them in as a winner. I will count them up and we'll put up a scoreboard later on tonight to see who has won. Remember, tonight's scores don't have any impact on the leaderboard for the bumper quiz. This is just a fun wee extra quiz that we do just to occupy your midweek time. Right, okay, as I say, I'll give you a wee bit of time to think on that, and while you do, we'll put a bit of Manic Street Preachers. You love us, don't you? The magnificent Manic Street Preachers, Wales's finest, of course. The dulcet tones there of James Dean Bradfield. Right, that's not a question coming up later on, just in case you thought to do with the Manics. I don't think there is, anyway. Or is there? No. Right. Okay, let's move on to round number 2, which is hits. Top 10 hits. I'm going to give you 3 top 10 hits by a band or artist. You simply tell me who they were. I'll also give you the year each of the singles were released. So these were UK top 10 hits for these artists. So I'll give you 3 of them. You simply tell me who it was that released them. Alright, as simple as that. That's how simple it is. Okay, so let's start off with number 1. In 1981, they had a top 10 hit with Open Your Heart. In 1982, they had a top 10 hit with Mirror Man. And in 1995 with Tell Me When. Tell Me When. So a wee bit of a gap there. Top 10 hits this artist had, or band, or whatever. 1981, Open Your Heart. 1982, Mirror Man. And 1995, Tell Me When. Okay. Number 2. Top 10 hits for this band or artist were 1996, Going Out, if only. 1997, Richard III, and 1999 with Moving. Who was it? Top 10 hits in 96 with Going Out, in 1997 with Richard III, and in 1999 with Moving. Who were they? Okay, question number 3. Their hits, top 10 hits included in 1969, Proud Mary, in 1970, Travelling Band, and also in 1970, Up Around the Bend. So 1969, Proud Mary, 1970, Travelling Band, and 1970, Up Around the Bend. Who was that? Who was that? Nick's been killing me for his tension. Working too hard, that's what it is. Okay, question number 4. In 2011 they had a top 10 hit with Video Games, and also in 2011 with Born to Die, and in 2012 with Summertime Sadness. Oh, let's hope this isn't a Summertime Sadness that we're having. Let's hope it's metal. Let's go. Pops. Right, just move that wee bit there. Just give me something today. Oh, I better move that wee cursor. I keep doing that all the time. There we go. Okay, so that was question 4. 2011 Video Games, also in 2011 Born to Die, and in 2012 Summertime Sadness. Question number 5. In 1966 they had a hit with Sha-la-la-la-lee. Sha-la-la-la-lee. Okay, Sha-la-la-la-lee. Also in 66, My Mind's Eye, and in 1967 with Tin Soldier. Who was that? 1966 with Sha-la-la-la-lee. Also in that year with My Mind's Eye, and in 67 Tin Soldier. It means now little words can just throw you completely, can't they? It's not even a word, it's just nonsense really, that. It's just somebody going sha-la-la-la-lee. There we are. So that was question 5 there. Question number 6. They had top 10 hits in 1985 with She's On It, in 1998 with Intergalactic, and in 2004 with Check It Out. That is actually the song title. Not just check it out, it's check it out. It's the dishwasher making them out there one night. I forgot all about it. Goes into that wee sort of break, and then all of a sudden springs to life, and then this should be the end of it. If it's no, then there'll be trouble. I'm just waiting for that beep 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 beep. Anyway, so that was question 6. 1985 She's On It, 1998 Intergalactic, and 2004 check. I'm actually singing that there, check it out. Right, number 7. 1999 Turn, 2000 Coming Around, and in 2001 Sing. Very simple, short titles. 1999 Turn, 2000 Coming Around, and 2001 Sing. Who was that? Beating away there, but jiving away there at the old beeps at the end of a dishwasher. It's like the early 90s again. Was that a car alarm, or was that new track with the Prodigy? I don't know. Sounds the same. Okay, so that was question 7. 1999 Turn, 2000 Coming Around, and 2001 Sing. Of course, the Prodigy would never have a car alarm sort of sounding track. It would have been more somebody like Ultrasonic or something. TTF. Right, question 8. 1975 with Love to Love You Baby, which you find difficult to say without actually singing it. 1977 Love's Unkind, and 1978 MacArthur Park. So that was in 1975 Love to Love You Baby, 1977 Love's Unkind, and 1978 MacArthur Park. Who was that? Okay, question number 9. In 1997 they had a hit with Block Rockin' Beats. 2002 they had a top 10 hit with Star Guitar. And in 2005 they had a top 10 hit with Galvanise. So that's 1997 Block Rockin' Beats, 2002 Star Guitar, and in 2005 Galvanise. Who were they? And your final question of this hits round, top 10 hits round. Question 10. 1981 they had a top 10 hit with Get Down On It. In 1983 with Joanna. And in 1985 with Cherish. Who was it? Top 10 hits in 1981 with Get Down On It, 1983 with Joanna, and in 1985 with Cherish. Okay. Right, opening lyrics is your next round, folks. I'll give you a bit of time to think over that one, and we'll get back to it in a moment after a bit of Susie and her band chase. It's a happy house, you know. That's lovely happy house. Sure. Sponsored by Erdinger.
Happy house, happy year.
Susie Sue and Susie and the Banshees with Happy House there. I hope yours is a happy house. Is it? Okay. Right. That song, it was sampled by, I think, was they called Capella or something? It was a dance tune in the 90s. Look it up. Right, next round is opening lyrics. Going to give you the opening lyric to quite a well-known song, I would say. Simply tell me the name of the song and also the artist. I'll give you a point for each. So if you give me the lyric and the artist, you'll get 1 point for each. So that's 20 points up for grabs here in this one. Mega points to be won tonight in Gary's pub quiz. Okay, so like I did with the movie quiz last week, we'll just try and see these out. Last week I did it in a sort of Hugh Grant sort of voice, so I'll just say it normally, just as me, the G McD. Right, so number 1, get your motor running, get out on the highway. Get your motor running, get out on the highway. Go, beat it. No, that bit's not enough. Get your motor running, get out on the highway. What song is that? And by which artist? In fact, just give me the song title, because just give me the song title. The reason being is because some of these songs have been covered by other artists, and I'm not wanting to go down the road of the originals and what have you, whatever else. Just give me the song title, that's fine. There's no 20 points up for grabs here, folks, just 1. If you put in the artist as well, well done. Well done. Right, number 2. There's a new sensation, a fabulous creation, a danceable solution to teenage revolution. There's a new sensation, a fabulous creation, a danceable solution to teenage revolution. That's the opening lyric for which song? As I say, they're all pretty well known songs. I'm not going down the obscure route. Okay, so that was number 2. And there's a new sensation, a fabulous creation, a danceable solution to teenage revolution. Number 3, son, I'm 30. I only went with your mother 'cause she's dirty. Son, I'm 30. I only went with your mother 'cause she's dirty. What a revolution that would be to find out, eh? I was going to sing it there. Ooh, close. No, that it would have probably made any clues, but you should know that one, shouldn't you? Should you? Son, I'm 30. I only went with your mother 'cause she's dirty. Number 4. See the stone set in your eyes. See the thorn twist in your side. See the stone set in your eyes. See the thorn twist in your side. Who was that? Oh, what song's that, sorry? If you just give me the artist and you don't give me the song title, then you get no point, nil point. If you go, I know that song, but I know it was by such and such, just put down such and such, and you'll maybe give a half a point. No, it's the song title we're looking for here. Ignore what I said right at the beginning of the round. Okay, that was 4. See the stone set in your eyes, see the thorn twist in your side. Number 5, the taxman's taken all my dough. The taxman's taken all my dough. Bloody liberty. So that's number 5, the taxman's taken all my dough. Write them down while I'm saying them, and then you can look back at them and think about it. If you're quick enough, and I'm saying them. Question 6. There must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. There must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. What song's that? So that's number 6. There must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. Number 7. I was born in a crossfire hurricane. I was born in a crossfire hurricane. You know that, Andy. Even Andy should know that. Well, Andy's not playing tonight. Told me at the weekend, they said no chance. Music? No. But they might just tune in just to see me, because he misses me. Aye. A whole need. Oh, he does. So that was question 7. I was born in a crossfire hurricane. Number 8. In France, a skinny man died of a big disease with a little name. In France, a skinny man died of a big disease with a little name. What's the song? Okay. So that was question 8. In France, a skinny man died of a big disease with a little name. Number 9. Question. Tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Question. Tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Song. What's that from? Okay, number 9 there. Question. Tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. And your last one of the opening lyrics round. Question 10. Oh, we were born within 1 hour of each other. Our mothers said we could be sisters and brothers. Oh, we were born within 1 hour of each other. Our mother said we could be sister and brother. Quite appropriate with these wee lines in the back. Okay, so that was 10. Oh, we were born within 1 hour of each other. Or 1 hour of each other. Our mothers said we could be sister and brother. Okay, right. Leave you with that one. Let's play this one. Play this song for my brother-in-law. He was 50 on Tuesday. Happy birthday, Alan. Echo in the bunny.
So soon you'll take me up in your arms, too late to beg you or cancel it, though I know it must be killing time, unwillingly mine. Fate up against your will, through the thick and thin, he will wait until you give yourself to him. Fate up against your will.
Echoing a Bunnymen there with The Killing Moon. Okay. How'd you go on there? Alright? Right, good. We're moving on to what is a picture round, folks. I hope this works out alright. It seems to look alright under the tests and trial runs that we have carried out here to make sure everything goes okay. What I'm going to show you is album covers. Album covers. And all I simply want to tell me is what the title of the album is and who the artist was that released it. Okay? So, as I say, we're looking for artist and the title of the album. I'll show you them. We've got 10 here in total and a wide ranging bit of stuff. They are mine, so at the end of the day there is no steps in there, sadly. But anyway, here's your first one. Okay, can you see that alright? There you are. What album is that? Who released it? Now, of course, you can pause it here if you want to study it a bit more. Then you can do so. So that's number 1. I feel like I'm on QVC here. Buy this now for $5.99. $5.99. Or download it for nothing. Okay. Try and can you see that? Alright, so that's your first one. Okay, here is number 2. There's a big clue on that one, I think, anyway. Okay. That is number 2. What album is that and who is the artiste? Okay, this one I've taken it the cover out of it. It was just because it still had its FOP price tag on it and I couldn't get it off. So here we are. What album is that? And who's the artist? I'll give you a point for each one. Okay. So that's number 3. This is number 4. What album is that? Yes, folks, these are CDs. Wait till later on, you're going to see vinyl. People asking, what is a CD, Mum and Dad? Really? You had to buy it in a shop, take it home and put it into a hi-fi? A hi-fi? What's a hi-fi, Dad? Yes, you did. See that there? That's vinyl. We'll see a bit more of that later. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 5. Which album is this? Album cover is that? As I say, you can pause it there if you want. Number 6, we've got this one. A few clues on that, particularly to the band. What was the album? Okay. So that was number 6. Here is number 7. Not much of that, but it's quite an, for those that remember, this is quite an iconic album cover. Okay, we've blocked out the artist's name, but for many of you should get that. Number 7. Okay. Your last of the CD covers. Which album is this? Quite a naughty one, but you could buy this in the shops. This is number 8. Who was it and what was the title of the album? Okay, right, we move on to vinyl now. And I'll need to just, I've not got that, so I'm just going to cover this like that. Okay, so this is number 9. To just kind of hold it like that, and it's kind of, yeah. Classic album cover. Maybe do that. You see it? Okay, so that's number 9, and your last one, I need to do, oh my good God, I was actually just going to say, well, I'll give you the back of this album cover, but I'm going to give you that, but there we go. Oh, nearly showed it. What album is that? Who was the artist? Yes, this is vinyl, yes. Before CDs. Yes, you had to buy it in the shops. Take it home and put it on a record player. Okay, right folks. So as I say, you can rewind them back and look at them, pause on any ones that you're stuck with. And take it from there. So, we something a bit different there for you. So that's all your questions and what have you. As I say, I'll give you a bit of time if you want to submit your answers. You can do so now if you want to play that way. Send them via a messenger, or if you've got my number on WhatsApp, you can either take a photo of your or what your answers you've written down, or type them out. If you're writing them down, make sure your writing's pretty clear. I've got a cheek, I know, but try. And so I'll be back soon with your answers, folks. We'll keep a bit of music going, and then we'll get back on to those answers. Okay. Metronomy there with the look before that, hot chip and over and over. I always feel I have to clarify these things. That's one of the other reasons why, if we do a music round, the music that's played on the channel appears at the bottom of the in the info part of the thread of the video. Just so you know, if you want to know what some of the stuff that's played, but I'll let you know. I know some of you think it's shite, but anyway, that's just a wee something. Right, let's get back to your answers now. Let's fire through them. For the first round was, of course, Pop Master round. General music knowledge was required here. Okay, remember 3 points and 6 points were up for grabs here. For 3 points, we asked you David Bowie and Mick Jagger reached #1 spot in the UK charts in 1985 with a cover of which Martha and Vandellas song? Of course, it was Dancing in the Street. Question 2, another 3 point question, was in 1991, which band released a highly acclaimed album, The White Room? That was the KLF. KLF. Question 3 was your first of the bonus questions. For 6 points, we asked you which was the only band to have appeared and headlined at the following festivals. Festivals of Monterey Festival, the Woodstock, Ultimate and Isle of Wight's opening festival in '68. It was Jefferson Airplane. Jefferson Airplane. Question 4 for 3 points. James Newell Osterberg, better known by what stage name? It is Iggy Pop. Question 5 for 3 points. What was the name of the Killers' debut album? It was Hot Fuss. Hot Fuss. Question 6, another bonus point question, is for 6 points. In 1989, Johnny Marr, or formerly of the Smiths, and Bernard Sumner of New Order formed which group? They were Electronic. Question 7 for 3 points. Ian Gillan is best associated with being lead singer with which band? That's Deep Purple. Question 8 for 3 points. In which year did the top 3 consist of? At number 3, You're in My Heart by Rod Stewart. At number 2, Yes Sir, I Can Boogie by Baccara. And at number 1 was Name of the Game by ABBA. That was 1977. The year of our Lord. The year of the G. Question number 9, a 6 pointer. Liz Fraser is best associated with being lead singer with which Scottish band? That's the Cocteau Twins. Cocteau Twins. She has appeared with Massive Attack quite a few times. Question 10, 3 points. In which island was singer Rihanna born? That was Barbados. Barbados. Okay, round 2 was hits, top 10 hits. 3 tracks that were top 10 hits for which artists, and we had Open Your Heart, Mirror Man and Tell Me When. That was Human League. Question 2, we had Going Out, Richard III and Moving. That was Supergrass. Question 3, we had Proud Mary, Travelling Band and Up Around the Bend. That was Creedence Clearwater Revival, or CCR. Question 4, we had Video Games, Born to Die and Summertime Sadness. That was Lana Del Rey. Number 5, question 5, we had Sha-La-La-La-Lee, My Mind's Eye and Tin Soldier. That was The Small Faces. Question 6, we had She's On It, Intergalactic and Check It Out. What's it all about? It's Beastie Boys. Number 7, Turn, Coming Around and Sing were Travis. Number 8, we had Love to Love You Baby. Love's Unkind and MacArthur Park were all hits for Donna Summer. Question 9, we had Block Rockin' Beats, Star Guitar, and Galvanized. Dun, dun, dun. Chemical Brothers. Number 10, 1981, we had Get Down on It, down, down, get down, and Joanna and Cherish were of course Kool and the Gang. Right, round 3 was opening lyrics. Your first one was Get your motor running, down, get on the highway. Of course was Born to be Wild, Steppenwolf. Question 2, there's a new sensation, a fabulous creation, a danceable solution to a teenage revolution. Do the Strand. Yeah, Do the Strand by Roxy Music. John will hate that. Absolutely hate it. Anyway. Number 3. Son, I'm 30. I only went with your mother cause she's dirty. Was Kinky Afro. Of course, Happy Mondays. Remember, we're just looking for the song titles here. Number 4. See the stone set in your eyes. See the thorn twist in your side. And I'm waiting for you, with or without you. With or without you by U2. Terrible singing here. The tax man's taking all my dough. Of course, Sunny Afternoon by the Kinks. Then there's a couple of ways of singing that. There must be some kind of way out of here. Said the Joker to the thief. For many, the best cover ever. All Along the Watchtower. I did it the Jimi Hendrix one, of course. Bob Dylan had wrote it. Question 7. I was born in a crossfire hurricane. Of course, was Jumpin' Jack Flash by the Rolling Stones. Number 8. In France, a skinny man died of a big disease with a little name. Dum-dum-dum-dum. That was Sign of the Times by Prince, of course. Question 9. Question. Tell me what you think about me. About my own diamonds and about my own rings. Independent Woman by Destiny's Child. And your last one was Oh, we were born within an hour of each other. Our mother said we could be sister and brother. Her name was Deborah. No, it never suited you. It's Disco 2000, of course, by Pulp. Disco 2000 by Pulp. Right. Here we go. Albums, covers. Right, number 1 was Primal Scream and Screamadelica. Number 2 was The Doors with Morrison Hotel, which has a great Roadhouse Blues on it. 3, where we had Disco 2000 mentioned earlier on. There is the album it's from, Different Class by Pulp. Not the best, it's a good album, but it's not as good as His and Hers. I was going to use His and Hers, but it's got the band plastered right across the front here. There we are. The Rolling Stones with Let It Bleed, that was number 4. Of course has the great Gimme Shelter and Midnight Rambler and all that on it. Yeah, Monkey Man, I love Monkey Man, it's a great song. Right, number 5, Radiohead, OK Computer, probably their most successful album, not the best I would say, but the most successful. Paranoid Android and all that on it. Number 6 is U2 Achtung Baby, which was a decent album. The Fly, that's the Fly, man. The Fly's back in town. That's where he started wearing the glasses, wasn't it? Next one, number 7, phenomenal album, Massive Attack with Blue Lines. That's Blue Lines, that album. Had Unfinished Sympathy on it and Lately, great songs. This one's American sort of garage band of the time, New York garage band. It's The Strokes with Is This It? Had Someday, and of course the song which everybody probably knows is Last Night. She said. Dun, 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 dun. Right, here we go with this classic album, which pulled out like that. It's just a brilliant album when they made album covers. That is Led Zeppelin and Physical Graffiti. That smells pretty good, Nick. And your last one, number 10, of course, is The Prodigy and The Fat of the Land. Again, not their best one. Well, Music for the Jilted Generation, I would say, was better, but do you know what? I think I sold that record when I sold my decks. Terrible, Gary, why did you do that? Because I can't find it. I've got it CD, but... Right, so... Sorry, because the last one was a Prodigy Fat Land, if you didn't. There you are, that's your answers and everything ready for that. Hope you enjoyed this week's specialist quiz, which was, of course, Novak. Next week, I'm thinking we're going to do a sort of TV special, and it may be all about TV theme tunes. I'm going to see how that works out and plan it out. I'll tell you more on Sunday. So I will be back on Sunday, 4 o'clock, with Bumper Quiz. I hope you can join me then. For now, take it easy, folks. Have yourselves a wonderful week, wonderful remainder of the week, whatever you're doing in the house. Go on a wee pub crawler in the house. It's a good wee thing to do. But as I say, I'll be back 4 o'clock on when is it? Sunday. Aye, of course, Sunday. Take care of yourself, folks. Take it easy. Keep safe. Bye. Bye.